Hello everyone, my name is Drago. Today we're going to be going over a question that I've been having asked to me over and over and over again after my latest video yesterday about how you should not be maxing Joan of Arc Prime. And that question is, who should I max and in which order? How should I skill William, Nevsky, and Joan Prime out now that Joan Prime is coming out tomorrow on the Wheel of Fortune? If you want to find out the answer to that question, stay tuned. All right, welcome back, everybody. Really appreciate you joining me on this video. Again, before we get started, please hit that like button if you think this content is what you guys are looking for, so I know exactly what kind of content you guys want to have from this channel going forward. Also, subscribe if you haven't done so too. I am a sponsored content creator from the makers of Rise of Kingdoms, so make sure you come back here, hit the bell notification so that you get details on when my videos are coming out and streams are coming out every single day. With that being said, let's jump into Joan of Arc. We did a video yesterday about how I don't feel like she needs to be maxed, at least for the average player. Now, if you're a heavy spender and things like that, and you have extra gold heads laying around, it's not bad to get the second and the third skills maxed out and ultimately getting the expertise for her. But her main benefit, her main special thing that she brings can really be brought by maxing the first skill and the fourth skill. Because of that video, people were like, well, I was going to max her. Now what do? I've got William, I've got Nevsky, I've got Joan of Arc coming. How do I figure out where to put my gold heads? What skill levels should all these guys be at? In which order? What should I do? Well, I'm here to tell you, I'm going to break this down for you. I'm going to be able to give you exactly what you need to understand which commander to max and in which order. So in order of importance, we've got Nevsky, William, Joan of Arc Prime. That's, in my opinion, still the order in which these commanders are having their importance level structured. Now, from a skills standpoint, I think that you should, at first, of course, make sure you have all three unlocked and have the first skill at 5. You need all of these commanders. Their primary skill is their bread and butter. William has some extra things as well, and certainly Nevsky has some extra things that I'll go into just a moment. But the first skill, you got to have them all. Just go ahead and unlock them if you haven't done so already. If you're just coming into Season of Conquest, do the Wheel of Fortune where you get all three commanders on the same wheel, okay? You can do that by unlocking one commander, then switching the commander on the wheel itself. Do the next commander, unlock that one, switch the commander again, and then unlock the next one. Ultimately, you should unlock everything you don't have yet in the game. One, because you need to have the commanders in your portfolio like this, right? But two, you get that awesome Writer of History bundle, which is a very cheap way to get some very easy gold heads to use in the game. Ultimately, I think that, again, you should unlock all the commanders, get the first skill to 5. Those are really critical skills. But then I would actually start working on William. William, as a 5/5/5/1 commander, will take you a total of 390, 380 gold heads to get to 5/5/5/1. His fourth skill goes from a 10% defense bonus to a 20% defense bonus. So it's not so critical that you have that last skill maxed, but I do want to recommend that once we get to the end portion of this video, that William is one of the commanders that you want to max eventually. You should have Joan at 5/5, like I said in my previous video. Nevsky, on the other hand, so Nevsky is one of those commanders where everything is really good. That's why Nevsky is so powerful in this game. His first skill is a heavy damage factor to a single target, and also a troop defense decrease of 15% times 3. If you have players surrounding your target, including yourself, it can go up to a 45% defense decrease. So that's pretty strong. Now, again, all of his other skills are adding major stat and skill damage enhancement bonuses. His second skill is attack, march speed, and health. That's really strong. The fourth skill gives basically a 60% damage buff to the second commander in his march, which most people like to stick Nevsky at the second commander spot for this very reason. Even the third skill, 20% defense bonus, 10% damage bonus, a 5% damage taken reduction bonus. Those are all top tier skill benefits. So all 4 of these skills are really must have. And to say that Alex Nevsky is usable at 5511 or 5115 or 5515. Basically, using Nevsky is going to be a good thing, but you want to max him. Even his expertise is an increase to normal attack damage and gain a 10% chance to increase the health of your Cav units by 30%. That is huge. That's why he's so good in rallies, guys. So he's even really great in garrison. That's how universal this guy is. He can be used on the open field, he can be used in garrison, and he can be used in rallies, and he can do a great job at all three. So when I say Nevsky here and I say you need to max him, he should be your first commander out of these three maxed. But before you max Nevsky, you should have William at 5551. You should have Joan at 5 something something 5, like I said in my previous video, so that when you go to max Nevsky, everything you're doing to Nevsky from there on out is just adding value until you get him maxed. And you can also use William at 5551 and Joan of Arc at 5 something something 5 in the meantime. That way you're maximizing your efficiency on bringing these three really powerful cavalry commanders to the field. Or again, if you're trying to rally, Nevsky being maxed is kind of a priority. Otherwise, you're going to be killing your troops and your kingdom's troops a lot more quickly, which is not good. Don't rally until you have a max. But 5551 William, 5 something something 5 Joan, then start working full on Nevsky. Go all in on Nevsky. The other two commanders are usable at an 80 to 90% effectiveness rate until you max Nevsky. Then switch back to William. So then you want to switch back to William, max him. At that point, you've got Nevsky max, William max, and you can certainly continue to work on Joan of Arc Prime if you want to. But again, there's other commanders out there, right? There's Scipio Prime, there's Boudica Prime, Flavius out there if you're a garrison commander player. There's XY. Those are all commanders that I think I would rather have maxed versus Joan of Arc Prime. So again, get Joan of Arc Prime 5 something something 5. Her expertise is a very, very underwhelming skill. And again, XY, for instance, you have Zhang Yu here. This is a commander that you do want to eventually max as well. I wanted to keep this between just William, Nevsky, and Joan Prime, but XY certainly could be in the conversation. And again, I would max XY first before Joan of Arc Prime. So to quickly summarize, again, the order in which I would get these commanders done. You want to have William 5551. You want to have Joan of Arc 5 something something 5. Then you want to completely max Nevsky. Then you want to go back to William, finish maxing him. And again, whatever your XY is at, I would then start working on your XY to get him maxed. And again, you will have 4 of the top most damaging pairs of cavalry commanders in the game that you can use on the battlefield and feel very confident that they're causing damage, they're providing benefit to your group, and ultimately you're going to win victories on the field using these 4 commanders and give your benefits that you can give to your allies in your kingdom and in your coalitions and in your alliances. I hope the video has been helpful. I wanted to make it very short and sweet. I wanted to give you all the information in a very concise platform. I hope it's been helpful. I will see you guys next time. Cheers. Have a good one. And take care.